Alright, hello and welcome back. Today we are going to be watching the 13-minute version of the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 official game reveal. Go over the comments really quick. Because, yeah, let's spoil the video for ourselves. Typical YouTube, right? I'm going to be the village hobo that goes around and steals stuff. That is one of my favorite ways to play Kingdom Come 1. Henry's come to see us. Beyond excited, I'll never forget the first time I traveled to Neuhof. I got lost trying to find the inn as night was approaching. No player icon on the map, hungry, vision getting blurry from exhaustion, and that beautiful soundtrack playing as I wandered across moonlit fields. It was the first time I'd ever truly been lost in a game. Alright, let's watch the video.
18.
I believe that this is going to have like director's commentary or some shit. Alright, we are back. Let's get into this. Okay, this is the thumbnail that everyone was speculating on.
When it seems you're out of luck, there's just one man who gives a fuck. A friend who'll never leave you stuck. Now who can that friend be? Henry, our hero Henry.
It's been a while, but now we can finally show you Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
What the fuck? I can't tell if that was like animated or not. Alright, it's already got way more details than the other video. Glad I watched it.
I always dreamt of leaving this place. Becoming more than a peasant.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life? It can end before it gets started.
Congratulations, Sir Knight. You finally become a man.
Wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry.
Alright, let's get past this part of the trailer that we've already watched in the previous video.
To go till you're working.
So we don't blow our arses off.
Here we go.
Hello and welcome. My name's Tom McKay, and together with Luke Dale, we're here to present the first in-depth look at Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, an action RPG set in a realistic world of the late Middle Ages.
We're in Kuttenberg, a gorgeous city at the heart of Europe, but also
For the last couple of months, or ever since I've been on the Kingdom Come Deliverance subreddit, everyone's been talking about how Warhorse went to Kuttenberg, and they expected Kuttenberg to be in the game, so it's nice to see The filming taking
at
place.
the heart of KCD2. So let's take you into the world of the game with the help of Warhorse, the creators of this medieval saga.
It's almost exactly 10 years since I was doing video like this,
Also-
introducing our new game. It's almost exactly 6 years since this game called Kingdom Come Deliverance was finally released. So now it's
6 years is a long time. Also, in the previous trailer, I've noticed that the characters have aged very well, right? Most games don't do age well, and I guess since these characters are kind of based on real life people, they were able to age them more realistically. I know that interrupting like this is probably annoying, but I've also got to talk. It's a reaction video, so if you want to watch the video without me like piping in, then watch it on the Warhorse channel.
perfect opportunity to show you what we have been working on those 6 years, which is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And where else to do it than in this magnificent cathedral in this royal city of Gutenberg,
What the fuck?
where majority of this game takes place.
What is this? Is this like a projector? That's crazy. It's a projector or some sort of editing.
Back then, 10 years ago, at the beginning, it was only 11 of us in a small office. Now it's 250
11.
people working very hard for years to bring you the ultimate medieval RPG adventure.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 follows the adventures of Henry, a young lad who
You know, he just said to bring us the ultimate RPG adventure. And I don't think that most game developers could ever even say that. But I can definitely say that this company has my attention when it comes to this. If anyone can pull it off, it's these guys.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 follows the adventures of Henry.
Look at these benches, by the way. Like, look at how detailed that woodwork is. Shit. You don't see shit like that nowadays. I haven't seen woodworking like that in my entire life.
A young lad who barely survives the invasion of a raiding force on his village. Henry embarks on a quest of revenge against those who butchered his family and burned his home to the ground.
As a trusted squire and friend to young Sir Hans, our hero Henry is sent on a simple mission, but things turn ugly very soon.
Did you see that look Henry gave Hans? He was like, bro, don't you know I'm the main character?
Our hero Henry is sent on a simple mission, but things turn ugly very soon.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a continuation of Henry's previous adventures, but the story's written in such a way that it's perfect for newcomers to Henry's journey.
Okay, so it's a continuation of the story, but it's written in a way that you don't have to play Kingdom Come 1. So it probably is like a remake of the hero's journey, kind of from where Henry left off, but with him being a squire to Hans. I guess that probably is the game.
Henry is a character that I think everybody can identify with because he starts off as a kind of nobody.
And he's probably going to start off as a nobody again in this second game as well.
Goes through life with all these immense challenges. And
Actually, knowing Warhorse, they probably put a bunch of cutscenes at the beginning of the game to kind of describe what happened in the first game. Kind of like a anime recap or something.
I feel like everybody can relate to that.
Hans is all the kind of fun times and all the kind of ebullience and joy that Henry has in himself, but it takes a bit of accessing, and I think Hans really helps him to do that.
You were right
And so
about
it's
our
going to be
stench.
Henry and Hans on like a journey together.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
Oh my
I'm more
god.
worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
What we are making now is what it was supposed to be in the beginning, but we were not able to do it because we didn't have enough resources.
Okay. That means that they're going all in.
And experience and all that stuff. We've proven that the concept works.
It's kind of like Dark Souls. how Miyazaki did Demon Souls, or what was it? He did that one before Demon Souls, that like 10 years before, and then they did Demon Souls, then they did Dark Souls, then Dark Souls 2, 3, then Elden Ring, and they've kind of refined their formula over time, and this is a refinement of the original Kingdom Come 1 formula.
And now we can take it to another level, which we always wanted. The
Hopefully
game
they
is
succeed.
much bigger in scope.
Bigger.
Original game we had, I don't know, 3 hours of cutscenes. Now we have more than 5. Regarding the size of the world, it's 2 times bigger than it
2 times bigger. That means 2 times more bandits to ambush me on the road. Good enough.
The story is longer and much more epic. So previously it was about an issues of small nobility with bandits in their villages. Now it's about problems of kings.
This is a behemoth of a game in comparison to the first, in my opinion. I think it's got so much more energy and pace and adventure and action and fun and trial and tribulation and just everything that you could want from setting up the characters so beautifully in the first game. And
okay, they're selling it really well. This video is making me want it more. Making me want it right now.
then throwing them out there and going, right, let's see what you're made of. This is going to be so much fun.
You know, it's always awesome whenever you see people working on a project and they're actually passionate about that project, right? Games like Kingdom Come 1 don't come from, well, they come from people wanting money, but they also come from passionate people that are really invested in stuff like that. Like, you don't get those little details or those little locations in the middle of nowhere that people probably are never going to see, just mastercrafted like that without people that give a fuck about what they're doing.
Henry is a young guy, so he's not really like so deeply entrenched in his already, set character traits. So you can build your Henry in a different ways.
And that all means that it's actually on you who you want to be.
Okay.
You can save the world, or you can help to punish it for its sins. You can
That was the false edge combo. Hold on.
to combat is also
That was awesome. That was awesome combat.
historically accurate, but we don't want to do that for the historical reasons or something. We want to do that for the immersion, and we want.
Sometimes history is the best, honestly, the most well-written fantasy story. You can, like, everything is based on reality to some extent. And it's hard to beat reality. And real swordplay and stuff like that. Obviously, it's not going to be super realistic, but they're looking at actual swordplay to build the combat of the game, just like they did in the first one.
We want you to feel the sword in your hand. We want you to feel threatened by the enemies on the battlefield. We want you to.
Hopefully not by master striking. It looks like he's in a combat arena right here with a cumin. Maybe not a cumin, in some sort of war camp. But I really hope master striking is toned down and the combat is more on like swordplay and feinting and comboing. And I do hope that they have solved the issue of fighting multiple combatants at once.
Fight for your life.
As far as missile weapons go, we added new type of weapon. We added crossbows. Also some early firearms.
Yeah.
Kingdom Come feels like the good old school RPGs.
Please list some good old school RPGs for me to play. I need more.
It will always surprise you what you can and cannot do.
You can be better in combat. You can be a sweet talking guy who talks.
Okay, so it's like kind of like Skyrim. You can go speech, you can go thieving, you can go combat, you can go stealth. And that's one of the things that I really do like about Kingdom Come, is it does have all of that stuff. Honestly, if it didn't have stealth and thieving and alchemy, it would be half the game it is. So I hope they kept all of that detail and that tediousness.
His way out of problems.
I hope they didn't make the quality of life too good, right? I want to craft potions. I want to craft savior snaps. I want to sharpen my sword, you know?
You can be a charming knight, you can be a thief, you know, a scoundrel.
The graphics here are amazing.
Anything you do will be recorded. People will
Is that Henry? What the fuck?
remember it. They saw you.
Is this what happens when you get caught thieving in this game? Holy shit.
Do that. Our crime system will react to that.
For example, when you are, I don't know,
A better crime system.
drunk and naked, people comment on that on the street, and now you can also reply. You can tell them, oh, I'm sorry, or you can tell them, piss off, man.
If you do a lot of criminal stuff around the village,
Did you guys see that hand-to-hand combat? That is insane.
people will start to be suspicious, they will greet you differently. So try to make these little things collapse. And
I hope that they solved the issue of knocking out someone in the middle of the forest and then just randomly getting a bounty. Because it really was hard to keep your reputation high and be a good thief in Kingdom Come 1. Right? You could thieve perfectly and then walk away, and 10 minutes later you would get a fucking bounty for no reason, you know?
into like greater mosaic where your actions are really reflected.
It will always surprise you what can be done in Kingdom Come.
Oh, there it is. Dice. Sword sharpening. Sword smithing. Alchemy. Adds stamina, reduces speech. I wonder if they've got rid of like alchemist recipes and allow you to kind of craft your own things. Hold on, let's look at that alchemy table. Let's look at that blacksmith table, then the alchemy table. Hold on, I'm trying to find a slowdown for the video real quick. You can pat your horse. So maybe horse care in this game. That's a very flat sword, almost like he's actually like grinding the edge on it. Okay. I wonder if Henry becomes an actual blacksmith or something, working for Hans. Okay, the alchemy setup is a little different. Huh. Still got the same grinding bowl, or what's it called? I can't remember.
We are moving to different places, so one map is taking place on the actual place that's called Bohemian Paradise. And it's really beautiful nature with quite unusual rocky formations all around. And then we are moving to totally different, rather urban countryside surrounding huge silver mining, very rich city. So there's this big city.
Okay.
The Gutenberg is a huge step forward for us, and it was, I would say, biggest challenge in the game. Because from those...
I can imagine how big of a challenge it would be, you know, making a city that actually has like meaningful places and shops rather than just boring kind of repeat NPCs. It definitely would be an incredible challenge.
Small outskirts and small cities, you are really getting in.
I already like this city better than Rattay. I already like it way more.
The one of the richest cities in the medieval Europe.
And it's really big. It's even too big.
I hope it's not too big, because if it's so big it's empty, then that would be a shame. But if it's big enough and they were able to, like, you know, spread a web of quest over it and interesting spots, then it would be a really good city.
In my opinion.
Which I imagine they did
trying
properly.
To go
they don't cut corners.
Beyond that usual muddy, dirty, medieval world, dark.
One of the things that I was thinking about when I played Kingdom Come Deliverance the other day was that mud physics didn't really feel like they were in the game. I know that your clothes get muddy, but I would love it if they actually like stepped up kind of like the foot traffic system in the game where you take a step and your foot track is on the ground, and kind of like how Red Dead did with the snow, and how I think it was Wukong did with snow. I'm pretty sure you could do that with mud too, and just make incredibly amazing mud in a game.
Ages where everyone is dying. A medieval world, dark ages where everyone is.
Look at that. That is amazing. Just in terms of lighting and detail and the textures on the rocks.
Dying from famine and war.
It was really like colorful, like it wasn't dark at all. Well, we have really beautiful environment.
Now I'm questioning whether or not the last picture was actually in the game or if it was real, because this is clearly in the game.
Environments, like players should go and explore all those like little woods and beautiful rocks and castles.
The thing that I love about the game most is just wandering around.
I agree. Wandering around in the game is awesome.
Because the nature is really beautiful. It's really serene, peaceful, and it's full of secrets.
That's what makes a good RPG. Side quests that aren't side quests, that are treated with passion and, and love. When you turn around a corner and you find a rock with a fucking rune on it, and then it takes you down a rabbit hole of a 2-hour quest. And that's one of my favorite things, is just stumbling upon a quest line that's someone put a lot of work into, and it's just amazing. Like the Father Godwin quest or the Monastery quest line.
Music is big part of the game. Jan Walta is the composer as with the first game because I think he's awesome, he's genius.
This is good music. I hope that there are a lot of vocals in the game. And chants and stuff like that.
In this game, you can experience something you cannot experience anywhere else.
I think players will be really impressed by that.
That music
My message
is
to
good.
the fans would be you are in for a ride.
All right, Hans, meet me at the tavern and we'll
Thank you
fight.
for all your support. Please follow us on our journey to create something unique. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 will be released.
It's just so crazy seeing Henry right there.
By the end of this year.
See you in KCD2.
Who is this? Alright. I feel like that there were little secrets up here in the ceiling. So let's just quickly skip through and see if we can't see it like that right there. I feel like they hid stuff. Oh, Henry shook his head. Or maybe it was Hans. That guy right there. I don't know who that is. But based on how well he is made, I think he's going to be a main character. Alright, it seems like there's a lot of excited for the game. This guy right here is feeling quite hungry. I'm sure Henry is as well. The return of Kunesh! Oh my god. Will he ever pay his debt? He's busy working at Pribyslavitz. Okay. He'll hunt down Henry for stealing his hammer and kill him with a golf club. Oh man, the circle of revenge has to stop. That'd be funny as hell. I want Kunesh to be in this game. I want to fist fight him. That'll be awesome. Anyways, yeah, that's the first look at Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm gonna subscribe to their channel just so I can get more news, right? And let's see. Yeah, those are the only 2 videos that are up. This channel has like a bunch of behind the scenes shit, right? This stuff right here. The real sword fighting behind Kingdom Come Deliverance. Live concert, becoming cons. Like there's a lot of really interesting stuff on this channel. A blacksmith's tale, I'm sure. So if you've never been to this channel, check it out. There's like this video is an hour long right here. Maybe I'll do a fucking 3-hour reaction video to this. Who knows? Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Let's all get stoked for Kingdom Come 2.